guys, welcome to the Horrorscope 101 channel. I'm Boy19. It is 90s horror week, and 90s horror for me personally is one of my favourite decades of horror. If it wasn't for 90s horror, I don't think I'd be watching horror movies, you know. I grew up with 90s horror films. I was born in the 90s. My brother and sister were in their teens, kind of at the end of the 90s. So, it was their generation more so, but I was born in the 90s. I feel very, when I think of 90s films like this and like other, kind of other genre movies, I feel very happy that I was born in the 90s. I know that James gives me a lot of crap for liking these kind of movies, but I don't care. But they are MTV generation movies, I will give him that, but this film in particular is one of my favourite 90s horror films, and it is 1998's Urban Legend. Now, I could have done anything. I could have done The Faculty, I could have done Scream, I could have done I Know It Does Last Summer. What else? Could have done I Still Know It Does Last Summer as well. I could have done, there's so many horror films that I know I have, that I know I own. Or I could have done House on Haunted Hill remake. I could have done so many different films, but I went with this one, Urban Legend, just because I love this one so much. So anyway, in this you have Jared Leto, Tara Reid, Joshua Jackson, Alicia Witt and Rebecca Gayheart. You've also got one other person who I don't know their name, so I apologise. And it follows a group of college students who are victims of a mass murder spree that is racing through their college, and this is due to the fact that 30 years previous to these events, the same kind of mass murder happened in the college where several students were brutally murdered. 30 years on, there is now a copycat killer taking revenge on the college for some reason, which you will find out why if you watch this. And now it's up to these group of friends to try and figure out who's doing this and why, and why they're using the methods that they are that they're using to do it. Now, I thought it was very unique. I should also mention Danielle Harris and Robert Englund are both in this movie as well, in case that appeals to you in any way. So yeah. So the reason that I like this is because the killer uses urban legends to kill the victim, and I thought that was a very unique thing to do. And the fact that every one of these students that like our main group are studying urban folklore, so they're learning about urban legends. So it kind of makes you think, is it someone that we know? Is it someone who is using that class as a way to kill their classmates? I thought it was a very unique twist on the horror genre, and some of the kills, although you don't see it, this isn't 18, right, it isn't 18, but you don't see that much gore. I think it's more implied, but there is a lot of swearing, a lot of language, and a lot of very crude references in here as well. Particularly when Tara Reid does her college radio show, there are a few very sexual and crude comments that she uses in case you're sensitive to those kind of things. But yeah, overall I absolutely love Urban Legend. The sequel is also very fun, not as good but still very fun. I did love this movie. My favourite characters have to be Parker, the character Parker. Also I really enjoy Jared Leto's character. Yeah, definitely I love this film, and I think that on some level, especially at my age now, that's they're all about 21 in this film, I think, and I'm 21 now, so I can kind of relate on that level. But also I can relate to the kind of peer pressure of of things that happen in this movie, and I think on another level it is a coming of age story of friends going through this big traumatic experience together, and basically learning who your true friends are. And again, you'll find out what I mean by that if you watch the movie. It's a very well done film, very well structured, very well put together, the pacing's fine, the acting was absolutely fine. I didn't see anything wrong with the acting. I know that other people will probably point so many flaws out in this, but this is one of the first horror films I've ever seen, and it's one of my favourite horror films. I just absolutely love everything about this movie. It's one of a kind, and this has actually influenced me in a lot of my writing that I do. This film was a heavy influence on my writing and what I write about, and the kind of horror films that I write is kind of influenced by this film. So I absolutely love everything about this, and I cannot give this any higher recommendation than please go and check it out. Please do not be fazed by the kind of cheesiness of the cover. It is a fantastic film. And the killer uses an axe as his weapon. Oops. As their weapon, sorry. So yes. Oops, I'll put a spoiler warning at the start of this video, so don't worry. So yeah. Fantastic film, absolutely love it. It's one of a kind, and yeah. The special features are okay. There's a couple special features on here, but if you're looking for special features, I recommend picking up the DVD. For some reason, the DVD has got better special features. But yeah, so definitely. If you want me to review the sequel, which is Urban Legend 2 Uncut, no, is that right? Final Cut, sorry. If you want me to review that, let me know down below, and I'll review that on my main channel for you guys. So that is Urban Legend from 1998. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all very soon next week on the Horrorscope. Bye guys.